You clicked on this video, which means you must have at least some level of interest or curiosity about Jordan Brand's upcoming and remaining releases that are left of 2022. But hey, how could I blame you? I mean, it seems like every week there are several releases of Jordan Brand sneakers just by itself. Let's not even think about other Nike shoes and Adidas, and all the other brands. Just Jordan Brand alone, there's always new sneakers releasing every week. And now, at the time of me recording this, it's midway through August, and just around the corner, it will be September, meaning we're going to be entering the fourth quarter of the year, or as some may call it, crunch time. So in this video, I'm going to be highlighting, in my personal opinion, the top 5 most anticipated upcoming Jordan Brand releases remaining of 2022. Now, just remember, these are my personal opinions. If you feel like I left a sneaker out or forgot about one, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you are most highly anticipating Jordan Brand dropping for the rest of the year. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the list. Alright, kicking off this list at number 5, I have the Air Jordan 3 Fire Red. These are currently scheduled to release this year on September 10th at a retail price of $210, and the last time this pair retroed, I believe, was 2013. Now, this year's 2022 pair is set to come out with the OG Nike Air branding on the back heel tab, as you can see in the pictures right now on screen. Meaning this is going to be a proper retro that closely resembles the original pair that released. Now, this is a pair that I'm very, very much looking forward to. Out of all the pairs that we're going to be talking about today, this is one of my favorites, just simply because, one, I'm very much attracted to the OG colorways and classic colorways of Jordans, and number two, Air Jordan 3s are one of my favorite Jordan models, just personally. So a classic colorway on one of my favorite models, it's a no-brainer. And the only reason why it's at number 5 is I just wanted to start the list off hot, you feel me? So, yes, at number 5, the Air Jordan 3 Fire Red, set to come out September 10th. Mark your calendars. Moving on to number 4 on the list, we're actually going to be taking a look at the Air Jordan 4 with the A Ma Maniére Air Jordan 4. These are going to be releasing on November 17th, at least currently scheduled, with a retail price of $225. Now, we all know the success of the A Ma Maniére Air Jordan 3s, and I believe there's an Air Jordan 1 and maybe an Air Jordan 2. I don't really keep up with them, but had to sneak in some hype into this list, and this is one that a lot of people are looking forward to. And I mean, it's a nice looking shoe in my opinion. I really like the color, and I decided to put it on this list just because of the popularity. I feel like a lot of people are going to be going after this. From what I see and from what I understand, a lot of people are into this shoe. And yeah, I put it at number 4. The colorway is listed as violet or medium ash, black, and muslin. So for all of those wanting to cop these will be releasing on November 17th unless they get pushed back. Coming in at number 3 on this list, I have the Air Jordan 2 Retro Chicago colorway. These are set to release on December 30th of this year, so towards the end of the year, and at a retail price of $200. The last time these retroed, I'm actually not sure when these last retroed. Could have been early 2000s. I know there was a low top version that released in 2016, but yeah, these are going to be the first time these retroed in a while. And this might actually be a surprise to some people because we all know how it is with Jordan 2s. They weren't really popular. They're not really popular among sneakerheads, or I wouldn't say among sneakerheads, just mainstream sneaker enthusiasts. When it comes to Jordan retros, the Jordan 2 is often forgotten, and it's kind of seen a resurgence. Is it really a resurgence, or is it just a rise of the Air Jordan 2? But it became popular because of a lot of recent collaborations that we all know about. And with the Air Jordan 2 Chicago colorway coming later this year on December 30th, I just wanted to include on this list because, it's a dope colorway of a dope shoe that I think a lot of people who love and appreciate Jordan shoes should be looking forward to. But once again, if you want to pick these up, they will be releasing on December 30th of this year, unless they get pushed back again into 2023. But as currently scheduled, December 30th is the release date. Mark your calendars, let's get this one. Coming in at number 2 on my list, I have the Air Jordan 1 High OG Taxi colorway. These are currently set to release on September 24th at a retail price of either $170 or $180. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't seen a reported retail price yet, but 170, 180 is a good estimate for Jordan 1s nowadays. And these will be releasing in full family sizing. And they're pretty dope color, in my opinion. Cool, yellow Jordan 1. I feel like this has been anticipated by a lot of people for a couple years now, for a yellow Jordan 1 kind of color blocked this way. So definitely going to be popular amongst people, amongst everyone. So if you really want these shoes, be prepared. September 24th, Air Jordan 1 High OG Taxi colorway. So before we get into number 1, I wanted to highlight some honorable mentions that didn't quite make the top 5 list. Kind of just rapid fire go down the list of shoes that I think could have made the list but just barely got cut out, and that I still think are things to keep an eye on. So first up on this honorable mention list, we have the Air Jordan 7 Retro Cardinal colorway. These are set to release on November 26th at a retail price of $210. I believe these last retroed in 2011, and yeah, it's long overdue for a retro. I believe a lot of people are gonna be after this shoe, but also wouldn't be surprised if it sits, because that's just how the sneaker game is right now. And yeah, like I said earlier, I love OG classic colorways, so this is a no-brainer and definitely one I'll be looking forward to. Next up on the honorable mention list, we have the DJ Khaled Air Jordan 5 Sail. This is a shoe I saw on Instagram, and I believe a lot of people are probably going to be after it, releasing on November 28th at a retail price of $225. Not much else to say. These are just plain old, typical Jordan collaboration shoes between DJ Khaled, but nonetheless, definitely will be popular. Another popular one that's going to be coming out later this year is the Air Jordan 4 Women's Canyon Purple. These are supposed to release sometime in December for a retail price of $200. They'll be a women's exclusive shoe with extended sizing up to 16.5 women or 15 men. These are very popular, at least from my perspective. A lot of people really like these shoes. There's not that many purple Jordan colorways except for, the friends and family Travis Scott Jordan 4. So if you're a fan of those, you're definitely going to be a fan of these, and a lot of people are going to be a fan of these, especially now that they're going to be coming out in extended sizing. So be on the lookout sometime in December. And the last sneaker I want to highlight on the honorable mentions list is the Air Jordan 11 Cherry. These are currently scheduled to release on December 10th at a retail price of $225. Jordan Brand releases an Air Jordan 11 colorway around the holiday season, and this is going to be this year's version of that. And for me personally, I'm not super excited about these shoes. I know there's a lot of hype around them, so they're definitely going to be popular, but I'm just not super feeling the colorway. But don't take my word for it, buy it if you like it. There's going to be a lot of people wanting it. So if you really want them, December 10th this year. I know there's a low version that dropped back in 2016, I believe. So if you like that, you're going to like this. But that's going to do it for the honorable mentions list. I'm going to flash up a few pictures on screen right now of shoes that I may have missed. Let me know down in the comments below if I forgot a shoe that you're really looking forward to. But with that being said, let's get right into number 1 Jordan on this list. And the moment you've all been waiting for, my personal opinion, number 1 Jordan still set to release this year is the Air Jordan 1 High OG Chicago Reimagined, or as now recently reported, being called the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found. These are set to release November 19th for a retail price of $180. Like I said, these are now being called the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found, which I think is supposed to represent mom and pop shops and the idea of you never know what you're going to find when heading into those stores. And yeah, they're very vintage inspired based on the look. Vintage, it looks like very worn, very aged. The boxes of like vintage inspired. I really like the storytelling behind this shoe. You know, I dig it. I know some people don't really feel it, but I really like these. I would still consider them a Jordan 1 Chicago retro, even though they're not really the Chicago's. They're an aged version, but hey, the Chicago's last retroed in 2015. I'm super stoked for these. I'm gonna try and pick these up. I'm sure everyone's gonna try and pick these up. So, like I said, November 19th. Just be ready for anything, because who knows, these could get pushed back. They were already pushed back once because they were supposed to release in October. Now there's pushed back to November 19th. Just be ready for anything, because you never know what's going to happen. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. Let me know once again down in the comments below if I forgot any shoes that you're looking forward to release this year. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.